Hi English 121 students, I am here to give you a quick review of how to do a works cited entry for a web source. And the only complication will be if you didn't find your epigraph online on the web and you used a book or something. So if that's the case, see me after class next time we have class so we can clarify your works cited entry for your epigraph for the memoir. But for most people, they're using the web. And I showed a little bit in class about how to find the epigraphs. So just want to review with you first that the Purdue OWL, I'm scrolling to the top, sorry, I was scrolled down a little bit. The Purdue OWL has the best information on MLA format available. And there's a little bit of information in our free online textbook, but this website is more accurate. It's updated on a regular basis, and there's a new version of MLA out, so it's going to have the most up-to-date information. You'll notice that I'm on the page called MLA Works Cited Electronic Sources. So I'm going to copy this URL and give you this link in D2L so you can get to this exact web page if you want to review. But I want to remind you, there's a lot of reading on this web page, unfortunately, but I want to remind you the best place to go is this bulleted list and this example works cited entry, you all. It tells you the information you should be finding on your web page to put into your works cited entry. And it's going to give way more than you'll probably find. You'll notice, I'm going to slide a document in to my window. You'll notice that I have that same example entry. It just gives the information that you're looking for. And you'll notice that I have parts of them highlighted in yellow. Yes, so this is almost always something you're looking for. Author. You're almost always looking for an essay title or a section title. And then this is the website title right here that I have kind of in yellow and in green. And then publisher, publication date, location, and date of access. So probably everything else, when you're using a true web page, everything else you're going to skip. So notice that I have two example entries for a website, a web page. And I have author, I have the name of the page that I'm quoting from, that I found my quote on. This is the website, this is the publisher, this is the year that the copyright date on the web page, this is the URL, Uniform Resource Locator, and then the access date. The only thing about the access date for me is that it does say on the MLA website, on that Purdue OWL website actually, that it's if applicable, date of access if applicable. And I usually only include it if I have no copyright, because sometimes a web page will have no copyright date. So you see what my works cited entry is. I'm going to slide that out. I'm going to show you the page where I found my quote. And I'm scrolling to the top. I don't know why I was even scrolled down. Here's the quote I'm using for my epigraph, so you can see the information that I pulled. Author name. Okay, I went too far. Sorry. Author name is here. Author name, right? Then I have at the top Goodman quotes. So that's what I put here inside double quotation marks. Here's the name of the website, Goodreads. And that's what I put in my works cited page in italics. This one is in italics right here, you all, the one that's in gray. This one is not in italics. And why do I have Goodreads twice? Because I'm looking for the publisher. So I'm going to scroll down to the bottom. Publishing information is here. Publisher, actually the owner of the website, right? Goodreads Incorporated. So this is italics. This is not italics. Copyright year, you can see I found it right there by the copyright symbol. URL, I took from up here, copy and pasted it in, and see that there. I removed the hyperlink, you all, so that I could move my hyperlink into the different lines in my works cited entry. And then the access date was today, because I found that epigraph today. But you can kind of try to remember when you found it a couple of days ago or whenever you located it. And this is just another example of another website. But my point with the yellow, you all, is to show you that you're not going to find all this other information that the MLA page on the Purdue OWL website recommends. So, this is what a works cited page looks like. alphabetized by author first name. You notice that these are double spaced. You notice that the first line is at the 5-inch mark on the margin, and the other lines, however many lines there are, this one is a longer entry, so there's all these additional lines. These are indented also 5 inches or 5 spaces. If you tab over, that's usually good enough too. So when you have a second line of your entry, it gets tabbed in, and if it extended to a third line, it would also be indented. But this is the way that it looks. And so for your memoir, you will only have one entry because you have one epigraph, and it should be pretty simple. And use this video to help you to write your entry, and if you have questions, let me know. All right, y'all, I'll see you in class. See you later.